pause there. Give a chance.
Because you had said the longer.
A chance. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Lois?
Would it be, whose viewpoint did the author write?
Whose viewpoint is the author writing from? If it's really right up in the text, then it's probably level 1. But if you have to think about his perspective, is I think that's his perspective. So what is his opinion on this subject? Definitely level 2. Because then you have to infer, well, what does he actually think about this subject? Okay, Amani? Okay, here let me clarify this. Some of you guys are using this chart, and you're just pulling the questions. You can look at this chart, you can look at level 2 questions. But asking what inference can you make by itself, that's not a full question. These are question stems. So think of like a plant. Kiwan, Johnny. Think of a plant. And this is it's just part of the plant. To actually finish the question, you need the leaf yourself. Okay? So you have a stem. These are starters. These are not full questions. Are we clear? These are not full questions. Okay, Diamond Dentist.
For my level 1 question, I said, what is the author's point of view? For my level 2 question, how does the author's point of view affect the story?
How does the author's point of view affect the story? Excellent. So now we're looking at pretty much analyzing the pattern of the story. Is the author just telling us certain events because it's coming from one character's point of view? Think of the book we're reading right now. The book you're reading?
No
Talking. It's told in the first or third person. It's the third person. But it focuses, the author tends to just focus on certain characters at certain times. So he kind of jumps around.
I think it's third on this.
I think it is too. In certain chapters, he just zooms in on maybe Lindsay's feelings and thoughts. In another chapter, he might zoom in on Dave's feelings and thoughts. So Diamond's question, well, how does this affect the story? Here, in certain chapters, we're only going to learn one person's thoughts or one person's thoughts of the situation. Okay? Today, I want you to take out...
We didn't do title.
Oh, I'm sorry, level 3. Let's go level 3 point of view. How do we take level 3 to the third level? Keep on, back to you. Okay, so imagine you're the character. I think if we're talking about point of view, that works. You need to basically create yourself in that character's mind and figure out what they would do. Okay? Louis, Kyron, Tanuka?
If you were the author, what point of view would you write the story?
If you had been the author, what point of view would you write in and why? Okay.
He said Kyron did 20%.
Okay. If the author wrote this from a different point of view, how would this change the story?
One more time.
If the author changed the point of view, how would this change the story?
That's a great level 3 question because you really need to know the point of view. You need to know how the story has already been affected, and then you need to imagine how it would be changed if you did change the point of view. That's a great level 3 question.
Mine say, why did the
Hold on,
author...
we'll pause for a second. I need 100%, Damien. Thank you. Keep on. Yeah.
Why did the author
That's it.
choose that point of view?
Why did the author choose this point of view? If you're basically, you're not creating, but you are evaluating. You're deciding, was this the best decision? Okay, awesome. I want you to place this new handout next to handout you just have. Here's how we're going to break it down. 2 sheets adjacent to each other. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to read this article. And you go to the very top, this is fiction or nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
This is nonfiction. As we read, we're going to think of any question related to any one of these topics. So if I'm thinking of questioning, I can pick any one of these topics. So if I want to ask you about theme, I can do that. If I want to ask about figurative language and I see it, I can do that. I'm going to read, and for 1, 2, and 3, you can subdivide this passage into 3 sections. Why don't we do that right now? So take the passage, circle the title, and paragraph, number them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many paragraphs do we have? How many paragraphs do we have?
6.
Okay, so that means we can put this into groups of
3.
3. Okay, that's perfect. Now number this. 1, 2, 3.
You said that, what I'm saying.
Sorry, raise your hand. Shaniqua. Okay, I'll read the first paragraph. I'll show you one example level 1 question. And you guys are going to partner read in group 2. You can partner reading in group 1. You'll be sticking with me. And once we finish halfway, we're going to finish independently. Can someone read those directions back to me? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Over here, we're gonna be partner reading, and over there, they're gonna be working, group 2 is gonna be working.
Okay, but are we doing the same thing?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, bad question. We're doing the same thing, but in different ways. Okay, so first paragraph, let's alternate sentences. If you're ready, say ready. Ready. You ready, say ready, Eddie.
Ready.
Okay, in 1803, the United States purchased France's Louisiana Territory, a vast area between the Mississippi River and the Rocky Mountains.
That same year, U.S. President Thomas Jefferson and Meriwether Lewis leaded the expedition to
And on to the Pacific Ocean. He wanted a detailed account of the region's geography, plants, animals, and Native American tribes.
He also hoped to locate and
Okay, what do I do when I'm reading? First of all, is it okay to ask questions in my mind as I read?
Yes.
You don't have to write down every question. You can still work on them as you read. So I did a couple things here when I was reading. The last thing I did was circle this word. I cannot figure out what this means. I said I circled a continuous, circle that in the text as well. I also circled this word. And I also asked myself a question. And I said, where is this taking place? I think I know what continent I'm on, just based on some of those landforms they mentioned. Those are just basic questions I asked as I was reading. Those are all level 1 questions. What kind of questions do we mostly ask when we're reading? Level 1 and but mostly level 1, just to check up. Do I understand what's going on? What just happened? So first of all, let me ask you some level 1 questions. Don't write these down, let me just ask you. Anybody? You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Quick draw. Where is this taking place, Armani? Where is this taking place? Where? Not when. Where? Freeze. Someone tell me in the text where I can find this information. Lewis?
It says, that same year, U.S. President Thomas Jefferson asked Meriwether Lewis to lead an expedition to the little-known lands and onto the Pacific.
Okay, so little-known lands, but that's one piece of evidence. Where's another piece of evidence that directly tells me where this is taking place? Donnie?
In 1803, the United States purchased France Louisiana Territory.
So it's Louisiana Territory, and then it tells me in apposition. I have Louisiana Territory, it tells me, comma, it gives the definition of Louisiana Territory. What is the Louisiana Territory today? Well, I'm freeze. What is the Louisiana Territory? Raise your hand if you know. Check your answer with Janae. Go.
It's a
Janae, thank you. No, I'm sorry. Janae's going to say the answer. Just listen carefully. Check and see if you were right. Beam it on Janae. Go.
a vast area between the Rocky Mountains and Mississippi.
Okay, the area between.
Rocky Mountains and the Mississippi River.
Okay, so a huge expanse of land. It's like the Midwest. Okay, and they want to go past the Rockies. They haven't been there yet. They want to go all the way to what ocean?
Pacific.
Okay, I have 2 more level 1 questions. I might use